Rep summons IGP Malami over Magodo estate invasion. Thank you very much for joining us. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV, and of course, we bring about matters that make the round, especially headlines. Of course, you can get more details on oniftv.com. Reports are there, and of course, you get more details from that online portal. And of course, we have other platforms where you can check us on Facebook, on YouTube, where you're watching now. You can follow us there. And of course, please do us a favor by sharing. Now, following the invasion of Magodo Estate by police officers, and of course, you remember what fell out as the governor visited the place and he was paid. He told the police officer he met, the lead of the police officers he met on ground there, that they should vacate the place. And of course, that is following the injunction by the courts for the Lagos State to give the Magodo residents another property. And of course, from the way things fell out, legal practitioners have said that, well, it's not what really fell out there was not the best, and it wasn't according to the law. I mean, I don't know why how a police officer will be telling the governor of his state that he cannot follow his orders, but that he should call his oga. Well, let's see this now. The House of Representatives has determined that the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, Abaka Malami, and Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, will be probed over their alleged involvement in the invasion of Magodo estates by policemen. The matter was reported to the House by Abdemorin Kuye and Rotimi Agunsoye, both of whom are lawmakers representing Lagos. Recall that Governor Sanwo-Olu was at the estate ago to talk to the police to move away from there, and they refused in the full glare of the public. That was rude, and I feel it's an insult and a slap on the chief security officer of the state. If the CSO of a state is not aware of an invasion by the police, and he came there himself and he gave an order, and that order was flouted, just there in the public, that was rude. And it's coming as a rude shock and a disrespect to the office of the number one citizen of Lagos State. Now, according to Kuye, several attempts have been made by the Lagos State government from 2012 to 2015 to settle the matter amicably, making different engagements with the judgment creditors, presenting a proposal for reallocation in the Magodo residential scheme within the Badagry area of the state, which some of them accepted. The Lagos State government again in 2016 initiated a settlement to reallocate the Bejuleki coastal scheme located in the Bejuleki area, but this was rejected by the land plaintiff, Chief Adebayo Adeyiga, as the government continues to dialogue with the majority of the judgment creditors to reach a consensus towards implementing the judgment. Now, despite the ongoing settlement efforts and the pendency of an interlocutory injunction dated December 1st, 2020, before the Court of Appeal seeking an order restraining him and his agent, Chief Adeyiga, purportedly encouraged by the Attorney General of the Federation and the Inspector General of the Police stormed the estate with unknown bailiff and armed security operatives to execute a judgment that was purportedly delivered by Lagos High Court. The execution being presently executed through the Office of the Attorney General with the ONIF of the IGP is illegal, as only the Lagos State Deputy Sheriff can execute same, and not thugs aided by policemen. It remains to be seen if they will honor the invitation. Well, I think a time has come in our country where the rule of law will be obeyed and respected. And of course, you see, it has to begin with the head. If the government will not obey the rule of law, then there will be issues. And of course you won't blame people for flaunting rules. That's because the rule of laws are not being respected at the top. And sincerely speaking, I feel it's wrong for the Lagos State governor to be at a scene, giving an order, being the chief security officer of the state, and that order is being flaunted, not even to the extent of that police officer talking back at him, saying he should call his boss before he can obey his order. That's a bit very, very rude. Well, of course, it's just bringing it to your notice that the House of Rep member has taken a step to probe the Attorney General of the Federation and the IGP for what they call an invasion of the Magodo estate. Thank you very much for watching, and of course, we expect to hear from you with respect to these developments, and of course, make your comments, as we would always say, simple and civil. We'll come again with several others. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.